people that are doing blogs in the Philippines. Bunch of turds. Anyway, so today I thought I would give you a couple of reasons why people move to the Philippines. My views. Number one, it's cheap. It's very inexpensive to live in the Philippines. I honestly think $1,000 a month in the right place, you can live very nicely in the Philippines. That's nice. Homes, you could buy a house here, cheap. $28,000 will get you a nice little 2-bedroom house. A little more, a little bigger house. You could build a house here, and I don't care what all these idiots that are moving over here. Oh, build a house, it's $100,000. No, fuck that. You spend $15,000. You can build yourself a beautiful home if you know how. And I'm not talking this a little 1-bedroom piece of junk. I'm talking a nice home. Bring your furnishings over here from the U.S. That's stupid. You can get better furnishings and nicer stuff that's designed to be in the Philippines. It's better. Same with housewares. You get way better shit here than in the U.S. We get stuff from Japan that you can buy. Washers and dryers, television sets, cars. A lot of it comes from Japan, not China. And the China stuff we get here is better than what you guys get in the U.S. You're all getting ripped off there for that one. Well, don't get me wrong, we get a lot of shit stuff from China as well, but we have the ability to pick and choose because you have to go to the hardware store, City Hardware, which we were at earlier today. It's Home Depot in the Philippines. So those are the two major reasons. Then you move on down to the trash points, the girls. You know, the guys that come here, first thing they want to do, you know, the old guys like me, 50, 60, 70, they jump right out and go find themselves a 25-year-old bar girl. Oh, look what I got. Yeah, you got AIDS or you got some fucking disease is what you got. Good luck on that. Stupid. And all the Filipino men look at you like you're a turd. You know, oh, look at there's another idiot fucking up the food, fucking up the gene pool here. You know, the Philippine men do not like the Americans doing that, or the Canadians or the Europeans. They look at you like you're trash. And if you know you bring them home and you put them in your barangay wherever you're living, your neighbors all look at you like you're a piece of shit too. But Americans think it's so cool. They moved to Dumaguete. Dumaguete is the expat capital, I think, of the Philippines. It's like you might as well move out of the United States and move to the United States, only in another country, and deal with all the same shit that you got to do that you dealt with in the U.S. The aggressiveness, the stupidity, the assholes that don't know what they're talking about, everybody's opinion, and none of them is right. I listen to the Dumaguete crowd constantly, and I just sit here and laugh. I've been here over 8 years, and they're just a bunch of turds. And any American that listens to the Dumaguete guys and uses that as facts, if they haven't been here at least 5 or 6 years, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, I promise you. They have no clue whatsoever. From Romania, hugs. Hey, thanks. 62 the bunny. Thanks, guys. It's held. Let's see, it says potentially inappropriate. Let's see what it says. I want to see it. Are they going to show it to me? Let me see. View the message. It says, hi, Arrow. I don't know what this is. Raji's. It doesn't say anything bad that I can see. Show the message. Let's see, show. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. Romania hugs. These nuts. I don't know what that means. Hi, Arrow. Actually, it's M-E-R-R-O-W. Mero. That's me. But hi, anyway. Hi, William. How are you? Anyway, guys, the nice things about the Philippines is the people, not just the girls, but the people, the men. They're great people here. You know, in the United States, you take 3 men, put them in the same room, give them 3 beers, there's going to be a fist fight. Here, hey, that's good to hear, man. Well, let me know where you're at. Here, you can put 50 men in the same room, give them gin and beer, all they can drink. The only thing they're going to fight about is who gets the karaoke mic. Go figure this out. they just don't have that aggressive nature here. They don't. Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. Hey, that's cool. I lived in Springdale, Arkansas for quite a while, not too far away. Actually, my ex-wife and my house are there. Um, it's a lot of difference here. The air, no smog. One of the guys I was talking to yesterday in the U.S., he said, "I am familiar." Yeah, exactly. One of my friends in the United States was saying he likes it in Hawaii because there's no smog. I said, well, you'll love it here. The air's even cleaner in the Philippines. And the Philippines, we don't have that ridiculously high humidity here. It's higher than the U.S., but when you get off the airplane, it doesn't knock you down. Oh, near Smackover. I know where that's at. Anyway, it's the humidity's higher than the U.S., but it doesn't knock you down like when you get off the plane in Hawaii. Way different. Now, granted, the airplanes to Hawaii are what, 5 hours or 6 hours from California? I don't know. Here it's an 18-hour flight. So, that's a definite deterrent for me. I'll never go back because I can't stand that airplane ride, for one reason. And I have no reason to go back. I have nice neighbors. You don't hear in the background. The only thing you hear right now is my wife's cell phone. I don't have chickens next door. My neighbors don't like me because, well, they do like me, but I have 12 dogs, and every time I drive in or somebody goes to the gate, my dogs all go off. That's life. That's living in the Philippines. It's okay. We have a big piece of property. I have dogs on my property for security. I don't want somebody walking into my house in the middle of the night, which that sounds bad, but it's ridiculous. There's no crime here. That's another reason to move to the Philippines. No drug addicts, no homeless people. In the big cities, yeah, but not in the provinces. No homeless people, no beggars. None of that shit goes on around here. That would be ridiculous. We would know the family, if there was a kid begging, we would know the family of the beggar and go say, hey, your kid's out begging, they get smacked. Okay, that doesn't happen in the provinces. Around Christmas time, we get the imported beggars from other islands that sit in front of like McDonald's and Jollibees. But in general, no homeless people here. Absolutely no drugs. Drug addicts, thanks to the last president, I guess he put them all out of everybody's misery in ways we don't discuss. But there's no drug. Maybe in Manila or in Baguio City you can find drug addicts. I don't know. Never seen any. Can't say. Hi, sir. Is the exchange rate there? How is it? I know it's relatively expensive. U.S. dollar is about 62 to 1 right now, give or take a little. So it's very cheap to live here. Every dollar I get from the U.S., I get $60 here. Yeah. And the funny thing is, people go, well, yeah, but you got to pay $1 worth of shit to buy $1 worth of stuff. No, not necessarily. For instance, eggs. You guys are buying eggs for 15 to 20 bucks a dozen. We buy a dozen eggs for about, less than $1. So, property values. Depends on where you live. In the provinces, a square meter right now is going for about what is a square meter of property? 2 or 3,000, 2,000, right? About 2,000 pesos. So, 40 bucks a square yard, which sounds like a lot, and to me it is too, because when we got here, it was only 300 8 years ago. Now you can, and that's in prime property. You can find property here for 500 a square meter also. So, you're welcome, William. It all depends. Now, if you go into the big city, Dumaguete, you're going to pay a lot more than that. Fuck. But you could build a house here too. Okay, so we have, how many square meters do we have, Lenny? We have 4,000 square meters. Okay. Actually, it was given to us by her mom. So the property was nothing. We paid property taxes. We paid to have it surveyed 3 times now. And even that's cheap. It's $100. Who cares? But our house is worth the money here. We have a very high dollar home. So it makes it worth living here for us. But there's no crime. In the provinces, there's not much crime, if any, because everybody knows everybody else. So a province, okay, so you have, it's like the state. Okay, we live in the state of Pangasinan. That's kind of where the province is. Now, we live in a little city here that's called Paguyad, which is off of Pozorobio, then the township is Paguyad. The township is kind of like a HOA. It's kind of like a homeowners association. Kind of. There's not really a boss or anything like that. No rules. We have barangay rules, but like don't speed down the road kind of shit. Wear a helmet. We have a captain of the barangay, which is kind of like the HOA president, except they don't tell you what to do. But if you have a problem with your neighbor, you can go to him and he'll do you and him one-on-one, and he'll tell you you're wrong or he's wrong, straighten it up, be friends, shake hands, get the fuck out of my office kind of thing. So in that respect, it's good too. You move to Manila, they have the same barangays. It's just they're huge, they're stupid. The captains just get money. They're all, I don't know. It's different. But I tell people if you're going to come here, and I'll say this again, come here with a backpack, pull your stuff that's important, leave everything else. Come here, spend a month ride a bus for the first few days you're here. Get on a bus, go to the other end of whatever direction you want to go on the island. Look at the little cities. You see something that you like, get off the bus, wander around, check it out. The most expensive bus ride you're going to hear is $20. That'll take you from one end of the island almost to the other. Get off the bus, check it out. Get a hotel for $20 or $25. Spend the night, you and your wife, or you yourself. Have a tricycle driver drive you around. Maybe it'll cost you, $5. Drive you around, show you all the tourist stuff, show you all the things that are nice. Like, the nice beaches, the tourist stuff. Or if you don't like that, ask them to find you a nice cheap hotel. They know all the hotels, and they all speak good enough English to communicate with you. And when you're sick of that place, or you find something you like, cool. If you don't find something you like, get back on the bus, go further. The buses run about every 30 to 45 minutes, and these are first class, better than any Greyhound bus you ever saw. Some of them even have sleepers in them. You can crash if you're going long distance. Tell the conductor you don't know where you're going to get off. Charge you when you get off. And they will. Good job opportunities in the Philippines? No, not for Americans. There are job opportunities here, but no, nothing you'd want to do unless you want to work for $12 a day. You're better off to come here with an income or come here with a way to make money in the U.S. Like us. We have businesses in the United States. So it works out fine. And you can maybe even find somebody like us that needs help in the U.S. here, answering the phones or whatever, and get a job that way. And you can also be a translator or a virtual assistant here. But it's hard for an American to work doing pretty much anything because, other than the translators and, that. But they only pay like $10, $8 an hour or something like that. I don't know. It's not much. But other than that, the opportunities here, you can kind of own a business if you have a Philippine partner or you're married. Then you can have your own business here. So you want to make sure that if you have a partner, you trust them. Make sure you know their family. Same with maids. If you hire a maid here, you don't want to just hire a maid you don't know. You want to hire a maid that you do know. Okay? You want to know their family. You want to know where they live. You want to know a little bit about them. So if you do have a problem, you don't go to the maid. You do first, then you go to the family. The maid stole from you. You go to their parents and say, she stole from me. The dad and the mom will take care of that problem. And anybody who says that all the Philippines are, they're not thieves. I've got guys that worked for me for years. They've never stolen anything from me. I let them go in my house when we're not home. They get in the fridge. They get in, they're not going to steal from me. I don't honestly ever even think about my guy stealing from me. Hey, Maria, you're funny. Is this you? Huh? I think that's my wife. Oh, Maria Lillian? Maybe not. I don't know. My wife's name is Maria too. No, did you just text me? No. Okay. Somebody's got almost your exact name. Justin Stevens, live off the land type of life. Not really. I don't have any jungle or anything around me. I mean, my wife's got a big monster garden. We live off of that, but the market's close. Within 20 minutes of my house. 7-Eleven, McDonald's, Jollibee, what's the donut shop? Delaney, what's the name of the donut place in town, Pozo Robio? What's the donut place in Pozo Robio? Yeah, what's the name of it? Anyway, we have a Dunkin' Donuts. There we go. We've got, it's 7-Eleven. We have two of them within 20 minutes of us. We have 50 million restaurants that you can eat for. She bought food for the two of us. I'm going to say she spent, how much was lunch? What'd you pay at the market? 200. So she paid $4 for four dishes. 200 pesos, which is $4, more or less, for four dishes. So we had $1 a dish. That'll feed me and her, and we'll have leftovers to give to our puppies if we want. What do you do for work, or are you retired? Well, I'm kind of retired. I get retirement money from the States, but I also have businesses in the United States, in Washington, Oregon, and California. So that's kind of my income. It's much better. And I actually have a Filipino kid that works for us here, so it makes it really nice because he works on my property and he's a welder. So when he's not working for me, he's welding. It's nice. But yeah, it's really easy to live here. If you make, I said, $1,000 a month in the province, you can rent a house for under 200 for a two-bedroom house. There's no bars. We don't have bars like you. We have beer places, but in the provinces, we don't have like a bar you can go in and sit like in Dumaguete or in Manila. But Manila is only a couple-hour ride on the bus if you want to go party. You can go to Baguio, which is also another place. It's 2 hours away. Or you can jump on a bus and go to the beach, and the beach is full of bars. I go up and have margaritas whenever I go up there. So there are, in the provinces, you have access to everything, but it's not where you live. We have two Americans that live around here. I know them both, kind of. I know one of them well. The other one, I've seen him a few times. And actually, we heard one of them. We heard an American died here close to us. I don't know who it is. I know it's not the guy I know, so maybe it's the other one. I only know two Americans in the Philippines. One of them is a good friend of mine, Leon, and the other one is a kind of good friend. And he lives their opposite direction. Well, one of them lives here in the barangay. Richard is the other one. He lives in the barangay where I live. And we know him. He's kind of a friend. And he is a friend, not kind of. He's a friend. If I needed him, he would help. My friends are all really Filipinos, if I have any. I'm not one of those guys that socialize as much. I'd rather be around my family and my dogs. My dogs are my best friends. They're definitely it. Walter, where are you, by the way? Walter, come here. Walter is my 4-month-old dachshund puppy. Where's Walter? Walter, come here. And this is, that's Brandy. Brandy was just a street. There's Walter. Hang on, I'll show you Walter. Come here. What are you doing, buddy? Come here. This is my 4-month-old dachshund baby. Yeah, he loves daddy. His name is Walter. So Walter is pretty much with me most of the time. Hi, Brandy. Brandy, you got people saying hello to you. Anyway, Walter is pretty much with me. I know, yeah, it's great. He's with me all the time. He has a skin issue. Oh, your bump's going down. What's the deal? When we got him, he'd been on a wood pile for his whole life. So he had like little pimples all over him. We think it was maybe mites. So for the first 2 months, and even now, I put antibiotics on him somewhat. And I put vitamin E and aloe vera. So he gets the skin treatment. And he's totally mush. I mean, I start giving him the aloe vera. He likes it, so he lifts his head up and puts his legs up. It's kind of funny because he still has a few bumps, but he's actually getting his hair back. He was completely bald for a month, and all his hair fell out. Then we took him, but he's a good boy. We don't care. It doesn't matter. He's beautiful to me, and that's all that matters. Oh, buddy, you can see we're pals, huh? Are we buddies? Oh, we're buddies, yeah. And he sits with me all the time. He sleeps on my bed. Yeah, he's He's a little lover, this one. So, but yeah, as far as moving to the Philippines, guys, if you decide you want to come here for a visit, come visit me. Get a hold of me and come visit. I'll put you up for a week. I don't care. We have an apartment on the house with 2 bedrooms in it, and you just have to like dogs and cats because we have 12 dogs and 7 cats, which are not really good. But well, one of the cats likes the dogs. And Jeff, you decide to come here, don't come with a bunch of shit, man. Don't bring like 2 suitcases of shit and go, oh, I'm here. No, bring a backpack. Come here. You get a hotel. Anything you need to buy. You want to buy clean underwear? Don't wash them. Just go buy something cheap. Buy 6 pairs for like $300. You know, or you don't got to do laundry here. Fuck all that. And actually, any hotel that you get, any hotel, I don't care what hotel it is, they have maids. And you can ask any maid in that hotel to do your laundry, and they'll do your laundry for 200 pesos for the day. They'll do all your laundry. All you do is ask. You know, Americans don't get it. It's the Philippines. And the maids make 300 a day if they're lucky. And if you ask a maid, could you do my laundry for me? I guarantee you, any hotel, we've had it in hotels before, they'll do your laundry. They'll hang it out to dry. It'll be spot. They do it by hand, not in a washing machine. When you get it back, it's clean. Even my wife, 8 years, we've been married. She still does the laundry by hand. She says I'm rinsing it out. I watch. She washes it. And then she puts it in the washing machine. Because the washing machine just doesn't do it good enough up to her standards. I don't get my clothes dirty. I sweat. But as far as dirty, you can see this shirt is clean. It'll be clean tomorrow. Not to her. It's got to be washed. So all my clothes get washed on a daily basis. So yeah, it's the Philippines. But yeah, guys, if you come here, don't come here with expectations of spending a lot of money and, going. If you want to go party, stay in Manila. Go to Dumaguete, go someplace like that, party all you want. If you want to party a little and have a nice time, get on the bus, drive around, find a little city, talk to the conductor. They all speak English. Say, you know what I'd like to find is a place that I can maybe drink a few beers. I want to look at the pretty girls. I want to sit on the beach. He'll tell you where to go. He's okay, stay on the bus. I'll let you off when we get there. And they will. They don't. It's really weird. 10 people can tell him where they're going, and he will stop at the exact spot. They remember. Go figure that out. I mean, literally, they amaze us. I mean, they're just very, very polite, very friendly. They'll hold a little conversation with you, and it's a nice feeling. And you can talk to anybody on the bus. Just because it's not the United States, you could talk to anybody, and they'll hold a conversation with you. Somebody says, actually, where are you going? They'll tell you. How old are you? They'll tell you. Is English I know that. I think that said. Let me see. Hold on. Is English the main language? Well, they're taught English in school. I won't say it's the main language, but it is a strong secondary language. Most people here speak English. Is there a coffee shop here? Well, we have Starbucks, and we have, there's, we have coffee shops everywhere here because right now the girls and the kids in school, the high schools, and right out of college, that's the hangout. Starbucks or what's the other coffee place downtown? Starbucks. What's the other one, Lynn? Something coffee. Lenny. Lynn?
Yeah?
What's the name of the other coffee shop, not Starbucks?
Boss.
Oh, yeah. Boz Coffee. B-O-Z Coffee. It's like a Starbucks. Let's see. Cafe de Blair, run by a Philippine woman named Sunny. She is from a town in the Philippines that is apparently known for seafood. Dagupan. That's a seafood place, Dagupan. It's about 45 minutes from my house. And yeah, you can drive down the street in the morning and get absolutely fresh oysters. They will crack them and give them to you to eat. I usually get a bucket like this big, and it costs like $5, $6. And they're absolutely fresh, big oysters like that. Meat. All right, go see Mom. And there goes Walter. Walter's a loudmouth. Barks about everything and everybody. You get near Walter and make a noise, and he's going to bark at you. Yeah, Dagupan is the local seafood place. She told me it's a must. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. You go to the seafood town, and the coffee places here are not like in the U.S. Starbucks is expensive, but not U.S. expensive. Philippine expensive. And actually, it's funny, but I have only been to Starbucks twice here. I have all the stuff to make my own coffee. I got fresh coffee beans, coffee grinder, you know. So I go to Jerry's Coffee, but we had some friend of ours, and we stopped at Starbucks, and they bought me a coffee and a great big monster cinnamon roll. I think the two of them together were like in dollars like $3. So I love oysters. I do too. I always eat too many of them when I go there. And I probably eaten oysters maybe 50 times in 8 years. I've never once got sick from the seafood. I never got a bad oyster. Not one time. And I've eaten literally pounds of them. So, they're all fresh. They tell you it's fresh. They'll tell you it's day old. And I said, I just want fresh ones. They say, okay, no problem. And they have little ones and they have big ones. And you can have whichever one you want. And the lady shucks them for you. You can buy a bottle of them pre-shucked, or you can buy them in the shell, or you can eat them while you're there. Whatever you want. And always across from the oyster place is a place that sells ice cold beer. So I walk across, get a cold beer, come back, sit in my car, or right outside my car, and eat fresh oysters until I'm sick. It's like I'll eat a kilo of them, It's like, ugh. And they charge you nothing. It's so cheap. It's crazy. But yeah, the coffee joints are just like the U.S. They serve the exact same coffee, the same name, Vinta, blah, blah, blah. I just say, give me a large one. I don't do all that weird shit. But there's actually better coffee places here. We have our own brands of coffee here. The Philippines sells coffee. They grow coffee. So I won't say all of the coffee, but a lot of the coffee beans that when you go to a coffee shop, it's from here. And the fresh coffee is extreme. You can't see, but I only drink fresh coffee. We buy coffee beans. I buy a kilo at a time, 2 pounds. And we grind it every few days because I have like a little pint bottle that's got like a sealed proof lid on it. And I grind enough coffee beans to fill it up every 2 or 3 days. When that's gone, we grind some more. And we keep it in an airtight container. And honestly, can't beat the coffee here. I don't care what anybody says. And you can get vanilla coffee and hazelnut coffee and chocolate coffee, all that good shit. I just buy coffee. It's better. Also, you can get, did y'all drive on the right side? No, we drive just like in the United States. It's, there's no difference. All the roads are just like in the U.S. No difference. The only big difference here is it's kilometers per hour instead of miles. And the weird thing is, after you're here a few years and you're driving on the road at their speed, to me, 50 kilometers per hour feels like 50 miles per hour now, even on my bike or in the car. When you get used to it, you're hauling ass. We do 100, you're going 100. I think that the United States would do well to change the speed limits to kilometers per hour. One, it'd be safer, people would slow down, but two, your gas mileage would increase because you're not going 80 and 70 on the highway. You'd be going 80 kilometers, which is basically 40 miles an hour. And I'm telling you, we're doing 80, it feels like you're doing 80 because we're not, that's what I'm used to now. When I first got here, my friend took us to, we went to a resort beach. And this is like within a month of when I got here, a month and a half. And he's doing 100 down the highway. I'm like, dude, slow the fuck down, man. You're doing 100. He goes, I'm only doing 100. I know, yeah, slow down. I want to get there in one piece. My brain was saying 100 miles an hour. And it's really funny because just about 2 months ago, I called him up and I said, this is 8 years ago. I said, Leon, do you remember when I told you to slow down? You were doing 100 on the road? He goes, yep. I go, I know it's been a long time, but I want to apologize. I was stupid. I forgot that it was kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. And we were both laughing about it because it was actually funny. It really was. Because I really didn't relate that we were going that slow, And now I'm so used to it that I'm always going that slow. Something else here, you don't need credit here. They don't have that credit rating thing. Here, if you got a house and you got cash, or you want to buy, you got money for the down payment, you can buy a car, motorcycle. It's not a big deal. We bought a new car. The car was, I don't even know much, $28,000 or something like that. $22,000 for a brand new car. We put $500 down, and our payment's $250 a month. So it's not, and that includes the insurance and the registration fees. We don't got to do none. Registration fee, that's a joke here. Gas prices $6 a gallon right now. It was 3, but now it's 6. Went up really fast. Within a month it went up. It's going down now though. It's been going down pretty steady. It went up to 8, over 8, but now it's down to 6 in the last week and a half. Yeah, it's a whole nother gig here, all of it. And the insurance companies were good. We got a broken windshield. I called the insurance company. They said, take it to this place. We went there. They changed the window out. Cost me nothing. No down, no deductible. Covered 100%. So that was good. And we've had friends crash their car, and the insurance company fixed them for no down, no deposit, no, what do you call it? No, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, my phone is ringing. SDNCW, Whitney. I'll call you back. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up anyway, guys. Sub my channel, leave a message, do all that good stuff, and I will be back here in a couple of hours and do another live for you. In the meantime, stay cool. It can't here. It's 100 degrees. It's about 90 degrees here right now at 11:30, 12 o'clock. So have a good day. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subbing, man. I got 10 watchers right now. Guys, I got to go. I got to do other stuff. I got to go to work now. We're on my house. Bye.